With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. ASMR. Bro, that is nasty. Stop.
People like that.
Okay, I'm not people.
Wait.
What's poppin'? I'm Monique.
I'm Shawan, and together we are. So today we coming to y'all with a mukbang, whatever we like to eat on camera and talk.
Eat.
Whatever that is.
Eat. Today we got some wings and burgers from Atlanta. They got the
W&B Factory.
Yeah, W&B Factory.
They got a few locations out here. We go there a lot.
I ain't even gonna hold you. This is my favorite wing spot in Atlanta.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't like American Deli.
We only been to American Deli like twice.
Maybe. I mean, I've had it at like work and stuff like that. I don't like it. No, it's not my cup of tea. But wings and burgers, y'all do your thing.
Yeah. So, and it's literally one right around the corner from my house. So literally. It's convenient too. So we normally always pretty much go there if we get wings. So
starving.
So yeah, we're really hungry. We had a long night last night, so we kind of woke up kind of like starving. So we decided to eat and talk to y'all. So
the fries.
We got some.
We got some fries.
Which ones are these?
Those are some honey hot wings.
Honey hot wings.
And then
oh shit.
She done dropped some sauce.
I wasted the sauce.
And wasted the napkins. Ain't got no napkins. Damn. Okay. And over here,
I literally threw it down.
We got some lemon pepper.
I got it.
And those who do not know, lemon pepper is like an Atlanta thing.
It's an Atlanta wing.
And then some hot wings right here.
Yeah.
So we about to go in.
We about to get cracking. And we also got some blue cheese.
Yeah, we're
blue cheese eaters. I know a lot of people be like, yeah, how y'all eating blue cheese? We can probably pop this
off.
Why? How y'all eating blue cheese? That's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people like to dip with ranch. I don't like ranch. I don't agree with that. Ranch is for your salad.
No, seriously.
Ranch is for your salad.
We can kind of just pop it right there.
I think I was supposed to get Thai chili wings. Thai chili wings is my favorite wings at this spot, and I got honey hot because I couldn't remember the name of the damn wings I liked.
You aren't really. I got some ketchup too for my fries. Monique don't really be pressed with ketchup with her fries, but I be, you know, that's my thing. I'm gonna put this right here.
Y'all don't know how hungry I am. And for drink, they have cracked lemonade.
Oh my God.
So what you do is go in there and you mix it lemonade with peach. And that's how you get the shit going. It's crack. Literal crack.
Damn. So yeah.
We didn't come up with a topic to talk about before we got on.
You know, we can just wing it. Sorry. I'm about to say something anyway. Yesterday, let me eat this first. I'm not trying to choke on camera. Yesterday, we had a great day yesterday. We went to an event. And then after that, our complex had a pool party.
Yep.
We live in a pretty lit complex. They always have events and stuff like that for their guests, for their residents, sorry. So we always try to go out to those, have a good time.
They had a glow in the dark pool party
last night.
If you follow us on Instagram, you would have saw some footage of it.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was really fun.
It was lit. The kids loved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened. I can't even stop eating. These are really hot. This is my first time having any hot wings. These are actually hot.
What is it right here again?
This one? Honey hot.
Oh, hot. I can tell.
Let's talk about, so in the beginning of our relationship, it was low-key like long distance. And we went to school together, and that's pretty much it. We didn't live in the same state. outside of school and stuff like that.
For years.
So let's talk about like
how we did it.
And then the first time we visited each other.
We already talked about the first time we visited each other before.
You did?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Well, let's talk about basically.
I don't remember that, but
I think we did. I swear we did.
okay.
Basically, like y'all know, we met in college, and for 3 years it was long distance. So we during the first year of the school year we went to school together. So the first year, we were together, but the second year I transferred to a school that was in Ohio, and but I would drive. It was like a 3-hour drive. Mm-hmm. But every weekend, I promise you, I was driving to Monique's school to see her every weekend, or like even during the week. If I didn't have class on Thursday and Friday, I'm leaving Wednesday night, and I'm coming back to school Monday morning, rolling up to class. Like that's how pressed I was.
Especially after basketball season was over.
Man, pressed. Okay, y'all don't know. That's what I be saying to people. A lot of people in relationships, it's like.
You can't be settling for bullshit. Because there's people out there willing to do a lot.
Man, the shit we used to do to see each other for years. Like, all our friends that was around during that time, they know. They know how pressure girl was.
Yeah.
Because that was to the point where the school caught on and would try to kick me off campus.
Oh, because
and we would sneak me around.
You weren't allowed to have guests past, like by Sunday, your guests had to leave. So like, your guest was allowed to sign in on Thursday. Because most people didn't have class on Fridays or whatever. But they had to be gone by Sunday.
Yeah.
So we would sign her out like she left. And she'll just be in the room all week while we bring lunch and stuff to her.
It was real.
Until Thursday when she could come back out.
Man, I've stayed for like weeks at a time. I remember once I stayed for, I swear, like 2-3 weeks. Kicking it. Like, niggas was in love, still is. But back then, I didn't want to be away. Like, I was pressed.
I'm just too lit for real, you know. But in my opinion, when it comes to a long distance relationship, like, you got to make sure that both parties know what they want. Because you can't be out there chasing somebody that ain't trying to be chased.
And that's real shit.
Or they ain't chasing you back.
If it gotta be equal amount of pressed.
Yep.
And I believe that's why we lasted so long, because it's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially during the hard times like that we got through, which was the long distance for 3 years. Back to that point, say I went to school far away. I would travel to see Monique whenever I could, however I could. And then when I was a senior in college, Monique moved. We got a place out where I was in school at the time. So she moved out there, and two of our other college friends had moved out there too. So we had got a big old house and we was living out there together.
At this point, I graduated.
At this point, Monique graduated, and we were just trying to like finally just be together. And that's the first time we ever lived together. I was in college, and we don't know shit. Like and we bump heads a lot.
Definitely bump heads a lot.
That first year.
But going back to, because we keep going past the long distance part.
Sorry.
Going back to the long distance part though, like, what I was gonna say, you definitely learn how to like trust somebody. That's also tough in a long distance relationship. When you're not spending time with them, or you're not constantly with them, and you really don't know this person, especially in the beginning, it's like, what are you doing when you're not with me?
Right.
And we hit a lot of hiccups where we used to be like going out with our friends at night, and then you don't check in and be like, I made it home. Now the other person's like freaking out, thinking you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. It's such and such a back and forth type thing. So like, long distance, it literally teaches you, like, you have to be able to trust somebody to believe that they're not going to do you wrong.
And know who you're dealing with. That's what I be saying. Like, it takes time to know somebody. Like, to this day, we still get to know somebody. So when people say, like, oh, I know them, I'm like, there's no way in hell. It takes time to, like, really, like, Like, it takes time when you gotta put in the time to really get to know somebody. Like, genuinely get to know them. Not who they trying to be. Like, who are you? Huh? Mm-hmm. Who are, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, and the fact that I'm still like learning you every day after almost 8 years is crazy. I know you.
Right.
But then on top of that, you okay, I'm not topic. No. I can go. I can just go. You know, but.
So yeah, long distance was definitely tough.
Yeah.
And especially at a young age, like your emotions be all over the place. And you be thinking like you just so in love with this person.
Boy.
Like
that's how it be.
You be thinking like that thing they used to tell us when kids like that I can't breathe without you. I can't like sleep. Like it used to be so fun to be able to be like, all right, well I'm not going to bed until you on FaceTime, not FaceTime, but Skype with me.
Uvu.
Or Uvu. And we used to sit on Uvu, wake up, and the person is still asleep on Uvu.
Oh my God.
Like that shit.
Them days.
And you wake up and it's like, good morning.
Good morning. Them was the days right there. Do you ever feel like you would rather be living those days still, or do you like the days we're living in now as a couple?
I like it now. It's more freedom. In a sense, like, I mean, a lot of things we wanted to do, we couldn't do because of, you know, we were young and we had parental supervision. So you couldn't get away with doing a lot of stuff that you wanted to do anyway. I definitely prefer now.
Yeah.
Just because I'm able to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Right.
Live freely. I could walk around my house butt ass naked if I want to.
That's true.
We could cook breakfast naked together.
Yeah.
You can't do that in mom's crib. So today are definitely better in the sense of that. But I mean, bow. The idea of being an adult is just trash in itself, though.
Let's talk about that.
Being an adult.
Being an adult. And like how
am I an adult?
How are you handling it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, am I considered an adult?
Girl, yes. Why you always say that? That irritates me.
I don't care if it irritates you.
I know you don't. I'm saying like you're clearly an adult.
I don't see how I meet the criteria.
Girl, look.
Mine is my damn age.
The damn bills, the damn shit.
Nah, but for real, adulting is trash.
Like, it is. A lot of kids out there that are so pressed to be an adult. I promise you ain't missing out.
Nothing.
Only thing you can do without somebody saying something to you is have sex, drink, and smoke.
Right, because the bills.
That's
the
one thing you can do that you can't do now.
That's
that you probably
true.
pressed about.
Very true.
I'm telling you, it's like, okay.
Like, bills is like literally the reason why most people don't like being an adult.
That is the reason.
Yeah. Like, bills is really just
bills
that bad. Like, bills is like your parents times 10. Like, so you thought you couldn't handle your parents, but then you get bills. And it's
but
like,
you get bill collectors.
It's like, oh, I'd rather my parents be on my neck all day than these niggas. So bills is like the worst part of being an adult. And like, also to me personally, working a 9 to 5, horrible. Because you sit there and you watch, like, personally I work in a corporate field, so you watch like the CEO and the VPs and everybody, you know, they're working, but you're working 10 times harder than they are, and they don't even have to show up to work half the time.
Right.
And you're literally just making money to put money in their pockets.
That's it.
Literally just making money to put, like, the CEO of my job one day, it was his birthday, and then he bought himself a private jet. Like, what? But you're not trying to pay me enough so I can live?
Oh, you a self-man.
You ain't trying to pay me more than what you paying me, but you out here buying jets?
Oh, you got money.
Right. So, that's also a trash thing about being an adult to me, is bills and work. Like, being obligated to go to work every day.
Oh. But the thing is, you still ain't gotta do nothing you don't want to do. But do you?
To an extent.
People say that, and I'm like, oh, okay. But I gotta eat. I
think it's like to an extent.
Stuff like that saying does not count. It's just not relevant to me. Something you just gotta do.
Like what?
Work.
And you gotta work, but you could pick where you wanna work.
Can you? Not overnight. Sometimes not overnight.
No. Yeah. But you can work towards going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Personally, I love.
Goddamn wings are so goddamn good.
I love this YouTube stuff. Like, it's super entertaining to me. It's super fun, and we could literally come on here and just be ourselves. We're literally talking to you guys with no response.
Right.
But we're willing to do it, and like, if I can make this my full-time job, I'll be perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
So you have to work hard to get to that place. Or to find that new job that you love or you rather be doing. And that's
hard work.
That's something that you learn while becoming an adult.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of things came easy when we were like teenagers and young adults and stuff. Like, everything seemed like it was just flowing in its own little path. You didn't have to do much to get to where you were going each time. And then there's this one day, it's like, nah, it don't work like that no more. You gotta put effort in. You gotta go OT. There's never much love when you go OT.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Let's talk about, I don't know, vibes or something.
Vibes. Oh! Vibes. You start. Okay.
So a lot of times you might go on like social media or whatnot, and then a lot of people are always talking about, you know, vibes and energy and stuff like that.
Okay.
So this is my idea of vibes and energy.
Okay. Yeah, let's get into that. That's a good one. We should have did that. Go ahead, baby.
So basically, like, to me, if I could walk into a room and I don't feel like I'm being like attacked with people's eyes in a way of like confusion or disrupt or anything like that, that kind of like gives me an idea of the vibe that's in the room. Make sense? Probably not. So like, you know, sometimes you walk into a room and everybody is like, you know, just talking and doing what they're doing, and then you walk in and everybody's looking at you like,
who that?
Who that? Yeah. That's not the vibes I want.
I'm not on
I
that.
want that. I'm walking in the room.
Oh,
hey, how you doing? Da, da, da,
yes.
da, da. So that's where I meant by disrupt, and like, you need to give me the energy that I would give to you if I would just walk, if you walked in the room where I was at.
Right.
So that's the type of things that I look for. If I could walk into a room,
you're not gonna, you know, you ain't gotta speak. You know, maybe it's about people and everybody be like, oh hey, but just like a different emotion would be nice. Yeah. Like a, you know.
Yeah. So that's a vibe. Like, you feel these things. Yeah. You understand what's going on around you.
Right.
And I don't have to know you from like a hole in the wall, and I still get the urge to communicate with you.
To be around you.
Yeah. And just communicate with you. Like,
yeah.
Or I could just be in the same room with you and I could see you dancing from the other side of the room, and it's like, that's a vibe.
Yes,
right
that's
there.
a vibe.
That's a vibe, because you're just giving off all this positive energy, and like, I don't know. That's what I think of when I think of a vibe.
Okay,
that's like a brief little.
For me, it's pretty much the same thing, but for me, I just really start focusing on it, if that makes sense. Well, clearly that's self-explanatory, but I just start focusing on like vibe. So it's like, okay, you can immediately feel when some shit is off with somebody or in an environment, whatever. You can feel it. So it's like, for me, now that I know how to feel it, now how do you address it? Do you just completely eliminate yourself from those environments? Or, because you know, sometimes situations you can't, elimination is not even an option. So what do you do? So you go, if you go somewhere, for instance, like you said, you go somewhere, you walk in there, weird vibe. What's your next step? What do you do? What do you do?
I don't get it.
If you walk in that place or something like that, you go to an event with somebody, and you feel this weird energy, what do? You gonna leave? Or are you gonna try to shift the frequency?
I'm not gonna leave because I feel a bad vibe.
So what do you do? That's what I'm asking you. What do you do?
If I'm
do you go in your shell and not talk? Do you?
If I'm with people that I like, if I came with people, then I'm gonna be just kicking it with my people.
Okay.
That's just pretty much what it's gonna be. And then, I mean, there's gonna be people in the room that's probably feeling the same shit you're feeling.
Right.
So you can be evil. It's easy for you to spot those people out.
Right.
So like you could go ahead and you're gonna randomly bump into somebody, not necessarily walking around the room looking for somebody like, oh, let me see where your energy is at.
No,
like it kind of just happens. So I'm pretty sure you'll find somebody within the room,
right,
that is on the same page as you are,
right,
or just kick it with your people.
Kick it with your people.
And if it's just that bad to where like you feel like people are like
I'm out
talking shit about you and shit like that around you, or you could possibly get into something with somebody, leave.
Get out of there. Do you think vibe is kind of like intuition?
Yeah. It is definitely an intuition. Vibe is just a cooler word.
Vibe is definitely a cooler word of intuition. Okay, yeah. Clearly I'm pretty sure somebody probably like, but I've never thought about it like that. Like, okay, yeah. That's basically my intuition. Like, okay, when I feel a weird energy, it's like, oh. And everybody says like everybody's on this vibe energy thing. It's like a trend. No, it's not a goddamn trend. Niggas just catching on the bullshit.
Right, you just learning.
It's not a trend. It's just like, y'all, honestly, y'all right. Like, you be knowing. I swear to God. Y'all right. I'll fight your ass. But some people kind of feel away about everybody talking about
people that
stuff. People that feel like that, they're the bad vibe. You feel away because you're the goddamn bad. You're the goddamn bad vibe.
That's facts.
And that's real shit. Cause I never feel away about a vibe or energy post. I'd be like, man, damn, that's kind of true.
Because most times you feel what the person's talking about. So it's like if you have the nerve to sit here and get mad about somebody talking about positive energy, you're a negative energy.
It's so funny because I posted a comedy video and it was for comedy on Instagram that time, and I was like, my energy. I was like just talking about how everybody was talking about their energy, but I was joking, but I get it because that's me. I'm that person. It's like, no, for real. Like you get to a place and get to an age where it's like, baby, look, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered, and I'm not about to try to figure out how to be bothered when my intuition says don't do.
Yeah.
So
intuition is vibe is just literally a fancy word. I mean, not a fancy word, but a chiller, doper word.
Never thought about it like that.
Because if you write in an essay, you can't be like, yeah, I'm just going off the vibe, blah, 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 blah.
You can't say my vibe told me.
Yeah, it's like my intuition.
My last one.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes.
We about to cut it off because it's getting long.
It's long.
I don't want to bore y'all.
We didn't come prepared.
We were just really hungry. We knew we needed to throw you guys a video. And we love mukbangs. Yeah. Even though we've only done one, we've been watching a lot.
Have we ever really had a topic on mukbang?
No.
Yeah. I mean, just talk, Hope y'all enjoy it.
Next time we'll just hold one topic down the whole time.
Right.
Rather than bounce around from topic to topic.
We'll switch. Like, when we regular day in the crib, we talking and it'd be like, well, I'm talking. And it'd be like, I need to just be listening.
You're right. Shawan be talking and I just be listening.
I'll be true.
But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it.
ASMR.
Bro, that is nasty. Stop.
People like that.
Okay, I'm not people.
Wait. Okay.
That was trifling.
Somebody's gonna enjoy the shit out of that.
It's so trifling. I'm not a fan of those. But
thank y'all for watching this video.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and join the Wannique family. We on the road to 500.
Yes.
10K after.
Oh!
It's a marathon. The marathon doesn't stop. The words of Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P.
I like the way you kind of just like, you flow with it. You know what I'm saying? Like your flow game.
And you just going to interrupt it to say that.
It's crazy.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Hit the like button. Comment down below what you want to see next. Give us some topics for our next mukbang because we will be throwing more, hopefully once a week. If not, not going to promise you that because we're not 100% sure yet. But we do plan on doing more mukbangs. So please leave some topics down below to let us know what you would want to see in them. And just stay tuned for the next video. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.